So today's resource is going to be Google NotebookLM, which is an AI tool from Google, which in my opinion is one of the most useful tools you can use in the school environment. Now if you Google NotebookLM, you will get these two links. Either of them is fine, it will take you to the same place. So if I click on this link here and then this link here, that will take me to what the second link was. Now what I do like about NotebookLM is it solely uses the data that you provide to it. So you will need to create your own notebook, which is super easy. Now once you click on that, it will ask you to add your own sources. So things like ChatGPT and Gemini, they will make use of the internet to give you the results or to answer the questions that you're asking. NotebookLM itself will only use the data that you provide it. So where ChatGPT and Gemini can sometimes provide information which is not reliable, as you can find on the internet, and they are known to make up their own information at times, whereas this will solely use the information that you provide it. So a few ways you can give data to it. You can upload your own sources, so you may have resources that you want to upload yourself, which is what I will do in a minute. You may have files based on your Google Workspace, so maybe some of the slides that you have, maybe you have some other documents, maybe past exam papers, mark schemes, a certain link, so you may want to direct it to a certain link where it can find all the information that you want to give to it, or you may have a YouTube video that you want to point to itself, or you can paste your own text. Now what I will do is I will simply drag in a file of mine, which is an A-level workbook. So it's currently uploading it to my sort of area or to my notebook. And you'll see now what you can actually do is you can upload up to 50 sources. So that's 50 files and links, YouTube videos, etc. Which, to be honest, for one notebook it is quite a lot. It should be sufficient, and bear in mind you can make multiple notebooks. So this could just be for my A-level class. I may have a separate one for my GCSE class, a separate one for my Key Stage 3 classes, etc. So I've uploaded my one document, and this is a huge file, and it's already given me a bit of a preview. Huge file which covers the whole A-level course, so 2 years worth of A-level in computer science. Now if I do have many documents here, I could actually untick boxes to tell it which sources I want it to use or not use for the few things that I'm going to do. So now what I can do is I can ask it to generate an audio overview of the whole book. Now obviously that may take a while. A video overview, a mind map, reports, flashcards, or a quiz. Now I can click on it and it will start generating everything, based on the whole source that I've given it. If I just click on this pencil button where I can sort of edit, I can actually change or edit the way it's outputting. So in terms of audio, I've got a deep dive, which is a lively conversation between two hosts, unpacking and connecting topics in your sources. So that may be something that some of your students may like. You've got something brief, a bite-sized overview to help you grasp the core ideas from your sources quickly. You've got critiques and debates. You can also choose a language. So if you do have EAL students, you may want to put it in the language that they will be familiar with. You can change the length of this as well, and you may decide to focus on certain areas here. So what I will do is I'm going through chapter 15. I'm going to give my students a test on it soon, so I might say here generate flashcards. I don't really need to be so descriptive as these are flashcards, but using chapter 15 only. Okay, and I could decide obviously do I want more cards or less cards or just a normal amount, how difficult they should be, and I am actually going to generate these. Okay, so now this is generating my flashcards. I could do something similar with a quiz. Chapter 15 only. And let's go to generate. Again, as you can see, obviously it's not going to come straight away. It does take a minute or two, if that, to generate the things that I ask it to. So we do have mind maps, which are quite cool as well. So I've just clicked on that for it to generate, just to show. But I'm not going to generate much more. So hopefully this should come up pretty soon. Okay, there we go. So I've got one source here. So okay, I can decide whether I want to delete it. Let's look at the mind map. So it's actually broken it down. So I've got my A-level computer science textbook and resources, A-level, A-level syllabus, AS, assessment structure. So let's go into my A-level syllabus. It's breaking it down. Okay, and it's now actually going to create a chat for me. So let's just close that down for now. It's actually created my quiz as well. So let's take a look at my quiz. Okay, so what is the primary design philosophy behind reduced instruction set? Computer architecture. Okay, now I may just decide to choose one of these. Okay, it's actually giving me a little bit of information as well. Now I do also like this explain button where it will generate a prompt to basically explain in a bit more detail. Remember, it will only take the information from the notebook itself, and it has provided me some information, basically pulled out the information that's relevant to it from the book itself. Let's come back, and again with the flashcards. Okay, what is the design philosophy of CISC processors? I have no idea. Let's see the answer. To carry out a task with as few lines of assembly code as possible using simple, complex instructions. I still don't understand, so again, I can click on the explain, and it's generated a prompt for it to get me more information, which again, it will pull that out from the book itself. Okay, now I may want to say, can you explain easier as if I am 10 years old? Now that should simplify it a little bit more. So if someone is really struggling with it, they can they can generate that prompt to get a better response. There we go. So that should basically give me something which is a little bit simpler to understand. Okay. Okay, so it's giving me a better, basically giving me a scenario which might be better to understand. Or you may want to ask the student, they can simply copy and paste that text and maybe put that into Gemini, ChatGPT, and that may sort of give it a better description. So there's a few things that we could do with NotebookLM. Okay, and remember I can also share these as well, so I may want to share these. These can only be shared with the people who I want it to, so I would need to actually share this first with the people that I want to. Okay, so that's NotebookLM, just a quick introduction to NotebookLM. Now what I can do if I want to come onto Google Classroom, now as you may have seen when you are posting, where's my test class? Okay, when I am creating an assignment, I can go to NotebookLM. I can select a new notebook. I've got this notebook, attached notebook. Okay, and all of this will also come onto my Google Classroom for my students to make use of. So A-level content, for example, let's post that. And that will now take the students straight to my, let's test that out, straight to my source with the few things that I've generated for them. And obviously I can rename these chapter 15 to obviously make it a lot easier for them to use. There we go, so I didn't click the enter button. Okay, and that should be quite easy to use. Now you can obviously upload past exam papers and possibly mark schemes. Students can then also upload, maybe take the test, upload, take a picture, upload their answers, ask them to self-mark it as well. In fact, that may be another thing that I will create a video for later on. So NotebookLM, please do use it. In my opinion, one of the best tools you can use in your classroom.